Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Austin Riley leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher. Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Get back into it.
0-1 now. This to center field. Wall hauls it in, and there's one away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Ahmed Rosario at the plate now. That's ball one. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0. And there's the ball. One out, base is empty. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Man at first. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And a curve misses outside.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
And the 1-0. On the ground. Arcia. They get the out on Arozarena.
Had to make the perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
And now it's Jose Siri.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And there's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Clips the outside corner, 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in Atlanta, pitching in our game today, Shane McClanahan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swung on, belted. That's back. Banks off the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. A switch hitter batting right. Line drive, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Austin Riley. Hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. And that one hammered. See you later. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat move. Aggressive, and it paid off. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Right through there for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The pitch.
Ball, no. 1-1.
That one fouled off. The pitch. And another ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the second game of the series. Left-hand batter waits. And delivers outside. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Marcell Ozuna, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Foul ball there. Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
It's a good take.
Left field. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
Batting 6. The catcher.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Fly ball down the line. Holsizer right there to make the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Truist Park. Now here is Nico Holsizer.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Smith-Shawver in his rookie season, just 21 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. That misses, and that's ball 1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Rene Pinto collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And ball 1. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Wouldn't chase that time. The Rays trailing by 3 here at the top of the 2nd. And a base hit up the middle.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Francisco Mejia.
1 down. And now the first baseman, Francisco Mejia. There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
line, and that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 6, Taylor Walls.
So one out with 2 aboard, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out.
No. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off left side. Grounded to third, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 3, the Rays nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now Forrest Wall. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Oh, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Nope, he held back. And he deals. And another ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
So man aboard, and now the pitcher, A.J. Smith-Shaw Mejia. Quick feed to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that one fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Rosarena makes the catch. 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a foul ball. Smith-Shaw, the runner at first with 2 gone.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Caught him looking for the K. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
New inning getting started, and now it's the Rays pitcher, Shane McClanahan. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. On a line, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So that's hit number 1 of his major league career. Not sure how many more of those he'll get, but it's still cool for him for sure.
Yeah, pitcher or not, that first career hit is one of the most special you'll ever get. Every person that's played this game at one point swung the bat. I think he'll have the ball front and center on his trophy case for a long time.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. Going on. Nobody out, runner at first. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He's been a great free agent sign. That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Just off the inside edge. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now here is Randy Arozarena. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Albies gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 3-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And a pitch.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning is so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
People be talking, don't know what they say. Let me reassure you, so no, I ain't playing. I'm looking, you laughing, but in the future you'll be signing signatures and I'm autographing.
Here is Matt Olson. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Center field. Siri in position. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Olsen off of first with 2 away.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. Braves strand 1, but they lead at 3-0.
1-2-1-2. You know how it goes. 1-1-2-1-2. That was the zip code. December 27 was the birth of the Canada, the Met fan. Born in the home of the Dodgers. D. Strawberry was the man as a toddler from Brooklyn. Look, Holmes, I'm from the era.
And we're back onto the 4th. Now, Jose Siri. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The right-hander back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the right fielder, Nico Holsizer. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Out front, rip foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Just misses. Getting out 1 and 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Goes to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now it's going to be Rene Pinto. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch is downstairs. Bounce to the left side. Arcia sends it across to first, and that is that. Bottom 4, so now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
The line of the pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. The throw to first.
He's out.
And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Forrest Wall.
So up next, Forrest Wall walked his first time. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a pitch. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the rope.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. Mejia in his 6th season, 28 years old. And he's usually a catcher, but today he's starting at first.
No.
And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. And misses inside.
Well, this will give his legs a break a little bit. Instead of being squatted down the entire game, he can be upright and just kind of stay close to first base over there.
The pitch. To the right side. Albies slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. 0 for 1 so far. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boo. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Stepping in, Shane McClanahan. And a sac bunt here. Olsen to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jose Caballero. And there's the strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 5th. And a good eye there. Right-hander kick steals, and that one is lifted in the air. Acuna has it sized up. 2 down.
The batter, number 10,
Now up for Tampa Bay, Ahmed Rosario. And a curve misses outside. There's a strike at the knees. And the count even 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now, ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
The shortstop takes the ball. Walls, the lead runner out at second. McClanahan at first, 2 out of the inning.
Full count.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Rosarena up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Bases loaded, 2 down. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 outs. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Two now. That's to third. Steps on the bag for the force. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. And the Rays leave them loaded. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Ronald Acuna Jr. McClanahan back to work. Almost got him. Among all the stats, when you look at Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023, maybe the most impressive, he was able to put up his power numbers while cutting his strikeout rate almost in half. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball. On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And now the lefty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Up and in. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Ball 1 there.
1 ball. No
2
strike.
outs, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Kicks and deals. Just missed. Matt Olson next to bat for the Braves. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Olsen at the plate now as he chases after that one. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Sean Armstrong getting loose out there. Clevenger, a left-hander, also throwing. That misses the zone. And 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. And a pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous.
Back here in Atlanta. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. The wind of the pitch. Curveball over for a called strike.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Wow, short work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And stepping in for the Rays, Nico Holsizer.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
2 outs, base is empty. Rene Pinto next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And it's even up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, the first baseman.
Well, he's been working out in the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
2 outs, runner at first. Francisco Mejia next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batter, third baseman.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Huascari Noah.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Next to hit, Taylor Walls. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that is that. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Braves 3, the Rays nothing. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Armstrong.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
0-2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Ball 1, no strikes. Movement in the bullpen. Colin Poche getting ready to go. The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
And another ball. Three, 2 now. Righty delivers. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But you're still winning the ball game. At least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground is short. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took 1 extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
So 2 down, and next for Atlanta, Forrest Wall. A strikeout and a walk. And first offering is fouled off. Arcia off of first with 2 away.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, and the count is even 2-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Pitch misses, and it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bounced out to short. Rosario. Inning over. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Yandy Diaz.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And a pitch. To third, Riley. To first, out. 1 up, 1 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Hit hard. That gets through.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Ahmed Rosario. Right through there for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Here's your one. Runner takes off. Hit in the air. Left field. Ozuna should have it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Two outs and one in scoring position. On the ground to the left. Riley fires to first on the run. Third out. The Rays strand just the one. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Garrett Clevenger. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Snicker making a move for a bat here. Adam Duvall.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The pitch. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
No
Good
ball.
late
2
sink
strikes.
on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Acuna now. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And
1-1.
ball one. Here's a chopper to short. Rosario tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzy.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Ozzy Albies. 1 for 3. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Walls throws to first. And Albies is retired. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Jimenez.
Now pitching for
He's having an excellent season
Number
so far.
77.
ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jose Siri.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And here it comes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Right side, Olsen. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So digging in, Nico Holsizer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Jimenez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. The Braves leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. Hit in the air, center field. Gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher,
Rene Pinto next to hit for the Rays.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And the righty deals. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. And that is the inning.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jason Adam.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
No
Way to lay
strike.
off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
So man aboard, Matt Olson up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he deals.
Ball.
And that's outside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly getting cranked up as well. Man at second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss. And the count
No
is
ball.
0-2.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And the next pitch is way outside. And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Riley leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Now batting, catcher.
So here's Murphy now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball.
And that's outside. So now 1-2.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over.
Coming with that warning to get you. You can get this from such a short distance, and my spit will probably still be warm when it hits you. Or get it tissue. Swear to God.
We go to the 9th. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
Francisco Mejia.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Well, he blew a save opportunity his last time out, and I'm sure that's at least in the back of his mind. So this is a good chance at some redemption here.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
Ball. That's down.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Walls, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
On the ground, right side, Albies tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Josh Lowe, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the batting order turns over. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Iglesias is just one strike away, and that's down and away. And that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, left 6 runners on base. For the Rays, no runs, 11 hits, no errors, they left 11 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.